What up, world? It's your boy Big Seven. Just wanted to come to you from the room right quick, give you a couple of messages. Um, I know I haven't been on in a minute. I hope everybody's living life. I hope everybody's doing the shadow work. I hope everybody is taking care of their loved ones like they're supposed to. All of the chosen know what we're here to do, what job we're here to do. So I hope you're doing it. Continue to get better. There's always work to be done on ourselves, so continue to do that work. I love you all. Thanks for rocking with me. All of the new people, new subscribers, thanks for rocking with me. I know it's been a minute since I've been on, but I'm sorry. I try to do videos when I can and when God tells me to come. So my channel's kind of different than those other channels. I don't come every day, so I apologize for that. I do try to come as quick as I can, as quick as possible, though. So without further ado, let's get to it. Man, these people that left you are going through it. They're going through it. They want you back. They want you back so bad, it's pathetic. They're going on social media pages looking for you. They're asking around. Some of them may even be driving past your house, trying to look and see what you got new going on, or see if there's a new car or something going on. They're just in their head right now. See, when they left you, these people didn't understand that was it. See, God was in pain watching the pain that you had to endure in that relationship, friendship, or job, or whatever you went through, apply it to your situation. God had to watch that. When that person left you, though, they were so used to you giving them chances to come back. They were so used to you also being the one to come back and make it right. This is why these people have yet to come back and actually face you face to face, because they don't know how to approach you first. They don't know how to talk to you first. They're trying to figure out a way to come to you and talk to you, but they don't know how, because they know everything they did to you deserves what you're doing right now. They know it. They can't come back with any lie, because they know you're not the same. You're not going for anything anymore. They know it. This is why they haven't talked to you at all, because they know they have to come back correct. And the only correct way is to admit to whatever they did, tell you everything they did, and apologize for their actions. They're not going to come back because they don't know how to show up first. They don't know how to say sorry. They don't know how to apologize. They're blaming people in their own crew right now for things that they've messed up doing, because they don't know how to take the blame for their own actions. When you was in that situation, you probably went through so many times where you never got an apology, where they never came to you and explained where they went wrong at when they were wrong, or they always acted like you had something to do with why they messed up or how things got messed up. They would always blame you because you were their personal scapegoat. They just place it on you. And that's how they thought in their head. And that's what they're thinking right now. They're thinking sooner, one day they gon' pop up and they gonna call me and they gonna make things right. This is how they think in their head, because this is the only way they were taught to think. See, their parents and friends, same way. Same way. They only know how to be toxic. They only know how to blame people for what their actions. See, they're slowly but surely getting out of that because they have no choice, because they're getting tired of that lifestyle. The lifestyle of toxicity. It's just the same old thing. They're losing opportunities. They're losing loved ones. They're losing friends that they had for a long time because they won't tell the truth. And they keep blaming those friends. They keep blaming those loved ones. They're stuck in their ways. And people are starting to see that all they are is a liability to their life. So they want you back around because you're the only one that they feel. See, the old you is the only one that they feel that they can place all of their burdens on and don't have to take accountability for those burdens. And that's what they like doing, not taking accountability. So they want to come back in, get you back to a place where they can place all of their burdens on you and get back to doing the same stuff they did to you in the past. But they don't realize something. They don't realize that you're in a new stage. You don't even know how to be like that no more. You don't even know how to accept the bare minimum no more. God won't allow you to accept the bare minimum no more. You've been doing things so good since you've left them that you don't even know how to go back to that life. This is what's bothering them because they know that you're not that same person. They know it. They feel it. God has even shown them that you ain't that same person. So in their head, they're going through it. All of the lies, the cheating, when they're messing themselves up because when they go and try to look you up and they try to do things, they think about all of the things they did to you. They think about everything they did to you. And it gets them discouraged again because they know they can't come in the same way. They know you're not going for it. Because they know if you've been gone this long, they know that you've worked on yourself. See, they liked when you were only gone for a few days or maybe a week or so because they still had you under their tutelage. That's how they felt. Like they still can manipulate you into, being played. And one, you didn't know you were being played. See, you were the one trying to do good by the relationship, thinking that you were doing, good by the person you had in your life, while they were just playing the game and playing the role with another victim. See, they treated you like everybody else, but the thing that they didn't understand was they felt real love inside for you. They didn't understand it. This is why they ran from you so hard in the end, because they felt real love for you and they didn't want to feel real love. They loved being for the streets. This was their life. They loved toxicity. They loved toxic people, but they lived that life in the background. They didn't want you to see that life. They lived this life in the background, that toxic life. In and out, going out. You probably didn't even know some of them had addictions that you didn't even know about. Drinking, sex addictions, doing some of them had all kind of addictions you didn't even know about because they kept that part of them so bundled up and hidden away from you, because they knew had you found out that, they really would have been over a long time ago. So they didn't really show you that. But what caught them up was they started to fall apart in the end. Cracks of that mask start to come off. The mask they was wearing started coming off. You started to see the real them, that demon coming out. You started to see it. Throwing blame on STDs on you and stuff. And you were sitting there knowing that you was only messing with them. Wouldn't cooperate. Wouldn't connect with you on a love level. Kept pushing you away and acting like you just didn't want them. But every time you tried to connect with them, they wouldn't connect with you. They refused to connect with you, but acting like you just didn't want to connect with them. Now, how does that make sense? You want to know more about them, but they don't want to tell you about them. But yet they telling you that you don't want to know about them and you act like you don't like them. But yet every time you try to know more, they don't want to tell you more. Because they knew they would have to tell you they're a horrible person. The real them ain't good. See, the church, going to church and acting so holy and all of that stuff was a cover up. Praying to God, all of that stuff's a cover up. Because they know you're really connected. See, it was a cover up because they knew who you truly were. See, before you knew you, they were doing research in the background on you. They were doing research in the background on you, trying to figure out what your future's going to be like, all of that stuff. So they might have known you was going to blow up Shuey anyway. But they didn't have one good bone in them to even change, to even be part of the blow up situation. They didn't have one good bone in their body to turn around that behavior they had to go with you. Now they live what? Through your kids or through your social media, through other people telling them about you. This is what they live through seeing you from. They live through those people to get to you. It's sad. They played so much that they formed a blockage between you guys. They formed a blockage between you guys. So now the situation, it created so much in you that you had to go and get yourself on track. And now you're on track. And now they're caught off guard because you being this far ahead of them, they can't catch up. And they know they can't even talk to you because the conversation, it wouldn't even go near where they think it would go. You guys don't click because they're so beneath you right now that they don't even understand you. They don't even understand what you got going on in your life, how to work with what you got going on in your life, how to work with how you think, how to work with where you're trying to go in life. They don't know how to even connect with you because the connection they got is such a low level that it won't even plug into what you are. They're lost. But they created and formed this blockage themselves. And God made it this way because what he say? You got your own free will. You can do what you need to do to get right. And you can do what you need to do to get wrong. It's up to you. And they kept doing what they needed to do to get wrong until they piled up the stack of karma. And now it's eating them. Now it's eating them alive. Now it's eating them alive. God is like delivering butt whoopings. Because you ain't in the way. Now God can do everything he need to do. And they want so badly to come back because everything, because that illusion that person that came in, that sweet talked them, and thought they were stealing them from you. They all they stole was your headache. They took your headache. You was already going through hell with them and you knew it. You was trying to make things turn this frog into a prince or a princess so bad, and it wasn't working. And they came and scooped it up and thought it was going to work for them, because the person that probably came in probably knew you and they wanted to hurt you, and all they did was destroy their own life. That's all they did. They destroyed their own life by taking the burden that you had off your hands, and now they created the burden for themselves. And you sitting back, win after win, enjoying wins. See, you're such a quiet person that you don't even show your celebrations. See, there's some people that be on social media, throw their whole life on social media. You're the type of person that you don't throw nothing on social media. No one knows when you're winning. No one knows what you doing. No one knows what you got. No one knows when you're going to celebrate. No one knows how you're going to celebrate. They don't know. No one knows who you're going to celebrate with. Nothing. And that's what's messing with them, because they used to be connected to you in a way where they knew your life, where they knew what you was going to do, where they was a part of things. And what's bothering them now is they're not a part of none of it. And you're not showing it. You're not going on any type of anything, any camera or anything to show people who you are, what you like, or what you're doing. And you don't care to. They destroyed you guys with one situation. Actually multiple, but that one situation to turn away and go to that other person destroyed everything they could have had. And that's how God designed it, because he designed it to where they made the choice themselves. They made the choice to get right. They had the choice to get right, and they didn't, because they love the streets. They love toxicity. They love people that they can control and manipulate and tell what to do. Now it's getting boring and old, because those same people is probably done with the situation themselves too. And also it gets old. When you just playing the same old tricks and games and you out here doing the same old stuff, that stuff get old. It get old. Sooner or later, you just want your little circle of friends, and you want that one person that's gonna love you, and y'all gonna ride into the sunset, and you gonna live your life with those friends and that one person that's gonna love you. Those friends and that family, those family members that rock with you, and that little group of friends you got, and that one lover that you got that's gonna be there to hold you down. And that's what they looking at right now, because you was it. You were that. See, they didn't have no hopes for a future with these people they was playing with. You were their future. But they thought they can play you until they wanted to collect on that future. You were that future. So they thought I'm going to play the game. I'm going to play the field. I'm going to play the street until I can come in and collect on this person, because I know they're wonderful and they're great. But I'm going to do my thing because I don't want to change. This was them. And now they know to even connect with you, to even have a chance of an ounce of to talk to you, they got to come somewhat correct. And they not willing to. And you already know it. And the sad part about it is even when they try to come in and try to talk to you, you're going to know whether they ready to connect or talk to you the right way anyway. And none of y'all are coming back. Y'all not going back to them. But they keep feeling like they got a hope. But to even have a chance to talk to you, to even have a chance to talk to you, they're going to have to come correct. And they know it. And they ain't ready for that. Because they know This new you will probably click on them in a minute because you ain't got to talk to them. You don't have to give them a chance, and you won't. And they start talking reckless, you won't. You done. Go be for the streets again. But that's what they doing. They sitting back and they lost so many. They lost so many years because they kept doing the same thing. And the sad part about it is, before they even got to you, they begged for a person like you, a nerf angel, a chosen one. And God sent it in because for a minute he believed in the change that they were proposing to God, that they were going to make. And they never did. They kept on lying to God, and they kept playing you and kept saying, I'm going to get it right this time. But getting it right was telling you and coming correct to you. See, a lot of these people thought they only had to connect to God and tell God sorry. No, God said, you playing the person I gave you. You got to go to them too. Not only me, but you got to go to them. They need to know what's going on. You got to give them a chance to even move forward with you. And all you're doing is coming to me and trying to have me cleanse it before you even go to them. And now they don't even know about the situation, and they got to live the lie because you haven't came correct. And that's what they was doing, just in the background lying, praying to God, lying. I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right. Just keep this between me and you type of situation they thought they had with God. That's what they thought they had with God. Just between me and you type of situation, type thing. Kept proposing what they was gonna do to correct things, but never getting it correct. Never getting it corrected. So now they sitting back and they stuck. They stuck thinking about what they did to you. And that's all they can do. Because they have no intentions on being right. They have no intentions on changing. They have no intentions on loving the right way. They have no intentions on making anything right. They just want things to be better for them. And that's the same selfish mentality that they've been having. So they're never going to get any result because they don't know how to correct the mentality that they got. They don't know how to correct the actions that they put out. They don't know how to change. And until then, they're going to have the same results or even worse results. Man, they are losing their mind, guys. But that was my video, guys. I hope everybody's been doing everything they need to do. I missed you guys. I think I'm going to do a live in maybe a couple of days. I want to connect with the people. But like I always say, like, comment, and subscribe to the page and on the channels. Do the shadow work. Throw something in the Cash App if you want to, if it's on your heart. Continue to do the work, being responsible for those you're responsible for. Continue to do the shadow work and working on yourself to get better each and every day. Continue to love the loved ones that you got. Continue to connect with God in the right ways so he can know that you're there and that you're listening and you hear him. And he just wants to talk to you. So continuing to do that. Thanks for all of my subscribers for continuing to rock with me. I know it's been a while. New subscribers, I love you as well. Subscribe to the channel. Rock with your boy. We do it big over here on the 7 side. So love you all, and thank you, and hope everybody have a blessed day for the rest of the day. It's been a good one. That's my video. It's your boy 7, and I am